Hello lovely Aquarius, welcome to your August 2022 Love and General reading. I am Gemstone Tarot and I'm putting this on the front of the video because in the video I managed to say it was July. Those of you that watch my dailies will know I'm very much like that sometimes and get myself completely confused. So just want to make clear, this video is for August. It's a Love and General reading. I really hope you enjoy it. See you on the other side. Namaste. Okay, what do we need to know for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Two cards have plopped out. Three actually, so let's have a look at those first of all. What do we need to know? Okay. So we've got three cards, if I can get the camera to focus properly, which who knows. We've got the Ace of Pentacles for you lovely Aquarians. This is about bringing in some new energy. So this is coming in for you in August and it feels like it's looking for roots. There's literally roots in this card. It's like, it's a really rooty Ace of Pentacles. It's a really down to earth feeling, okay? When you get the Ace of Pentacles, and especially with you being Aquarius, which in my experience of Aquarians, you are the sign of the inventor, you know, it can be quite head energy for you sometimes. You have extraordinary brains going on with Aquarius, lots of quite eccentric thoughts and ways of thinking and marching to the beat of your own drum. This brings you back down to earth with what's actually really happening in your life. For some of you, this may resonate, particularly in terms of how can I make my fortune, or how can I progress in a way that is healthy, in a way that is rooted, in a way that is grounded, in a way that's going to stick, and in a way that's going to help me. In terms of love relationships, which we'll also look at when we pull some more cards, this is about a new beginning. But it's a new beginning with a difference. It's not flashy. It's not, you know, for example, someone saying, I promise I will change, and then coming up with something glitzy and a big gesture. This is a slow mover, the Ace of Pentacles, which is kind of how we know it's going to work. This is investment. It's the kind of card you get when you're going to be investing in something in the long term. You know, financially, you're looking at long-term investment, not short-term gain. And in terms of romance, again, as I'm looking at long-term investment, not short-term gain. Okay. Next to it, we've got these two cards, which are a little bit at odds with each other. We've got the, not with that one though, we've got the Five of Wands. Ugh, the Five of Wands. This is not like a massive deal when you get the Five of Wands. It's not huge life-changing things that are standing in your way. It's when you get that feeling of things crossing each other. Little things that don't add up, things that have been getting in your way and irritating you, and miscommunication and crossed wires. And, you know, if this is work, it can be people not getting on in a team, or too many people trying to do the same thing. But in terms of your own kind of life and juju and what's going on for you at the moment, you might have just felt like there were competing forces holding you back. Okay? And there probably have been. It's surface stuff though, so you don't need to worry too much about that. But it can be as well if you're trying to work out whether you should invest in someone or not. There may have been minor miscommunications that you may be able to overlook. You know, I don't know how much they should actually count in your thinking about this personal relationship. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is threading it together, working together, cooperating, working with what you've got. And I like this for you, Aquarius. It feels good. It feels like you're going to be making connections. So this is a good time to talk something through with somebody, that opportunity, it looks like that will come up. But also a very good time for just good old-fashioned networking, catching up with friends. If you've been looking for a job, it's the kind of card that would indicate you're more likely to find it through a friend or through someone you know on social media than you are from actually sending out your CV to people. Okay, let's see what else we get. Let's have a look more on this Ace of Pentacles. Let's shove those over there. What do we need to know for lovely Aquarius? What's coming up for them in August? If this resonates with you, there will be an extended reading, as there is every month, and the link will be below in the description box. And in that we do a lot of stuff about love, and we look at the cards that have come up in this reading, and we do a really deep dive. Do some channeled messages from your person. What are they thinking? What's going on the other side of things? Woohoo! Nice. Okay. Put that down there. Okay. We've got the Six of Wands, which is my winner, chicken dinner or vegan alternative. I love this for you. There is good news coming in for you about things you want to invest in. It's got a good vibe about it. Could have fire signs involved here, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, because it's a fire sign card and it just feels that way to me. It brings the fire, it brings the passion, but underneath it's got the roots and the staying power to make something happen. I like this for you. This is good energy. And then over here we got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups comes up when there's something to do with your own intuition. It feels to me like you have a hunch about this. You've got a hunch about somebody, or you've got a hunch about this situation, that you sort of know something, but you don't know if you know it. I'm going to take another card for that because I want to see what we say about that. Want to give them a bit of a shuffle. What is it we need to know about this? What is it that we need to know that may possibly be holding us back a little bit? That one. Three of Cups. So some of you may be wondering, again, this is about friendship though, and it feels like friendship and society and groups and your tribe are very important in this. But also for some of you, you may be wondering what their connection is with somebody else. Let's take another couple of cards. Three of Cups. I don't really get the vibe of third party here, but I just get the vibe of, yeah, is this for real? Are they for real, or are they serious about me, is what I'm getting. Is this something or someone I can put down roots with? Or is it somebody who's still kind of deciding? And am I still kind of deciding? Do I have enough information? This is certainly time, Aquarius, where I would say with this Queen of Cups that you need to rely on your intuition. And I think that air signs in general don't always remember to do this. You have that intuition within you. You have all those Queen of Cups qualities. And if you're asking about a love relationship here, you are the one that has the kind of psychic goods on this. I don't feel like they do. I feel like you do have the answers to the question that you're asking, which in terms of the Three of Cups, I feel like you're asking if this person's loyalties are with you or not. Are you with me, is what I get. Seven of Cups is a card of deciding something, but not always having the great information to decide it. If you look at it, it's somebody is deciding and there's loads of fog and there's clouds and there's a snake kind of crawling out, and all of these cups are not quite there yet. I feel like you're in a situation where there's a lot of potential here, but you don't know if that potential can be realised. And I think what's happening to you in August, Aquarius, is that you find out and that you want to know and that you make it your business to know if that can actually grow and has potential to become something, or if it's just potential. Okay, interesting. For one or two of you, you may have seen something on social media about this person that just makes you wonder if they're talking to other people, or if, you know, if this is exclusive or if this is special. That's it. If it's special. And is it special enough to make something of it? Next card we get for you is the Star, which is gorgeous because it's Aquarius energy. This is your energy, Aquarius. I love this for you. When you are doing a reading for a star sign and you get their card come up in it, woohoo, it's gorgeous energy. I get a feeling with this that you will prevail and your magic is the thing that comes through. The Queen of Cups energy, I want to take another card for that Queen of Cups. Don't know why, just do. Yeah, Page of Wands. There's a need, and you can do this through tarot, you could do this through spells, you could do this through whatever your own unique kind of psychic way of doing things is. There is a way for you to ignite your intuition here. Because I get the feeling with some of you that there's maybe not too much conversation going on with this person. That there may be cross wires in communication, that's what I'm getting. And that you aren't particularly benefiting from asking them direct questions. Or you don't feel like you will, and I think you're probably right. But you have the Star, and the Star is always telling you, one, that you're in the right place because it's your astrological sign, but two, that you never fail to keep reaching. And I always think of Casey Kasem when I say this, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. But absolutely that is what this reading is about. Keep your feet on the ground about this person. There are opportunities and potential, but they're not quite what it seems yet. Okay. There is more that you need to know with this Queen of Cups. You need to light the fire under your intuition. There is more sense to be made of it. That's the only way that I can put it at the moment. Oh, one's gone on the floor. Nice. Love that card. We get the Six of Swords. Air sign card, so it resonates well with you anyway. But in the Six of Swords, somebody moves from rather difficult energy into better energy, much calmer energy. They go from stormy waters and they've got on the boat and they move into a feeling of clarity and calm. And you've got the two sixes there next to each other. Six of Wands, which is success, and the Six of Swords, which is moving on. So those of you that may have found that something hasn't been enough for you, this is a card that you're ready to move on to something that is. And those of you that are still making your mind up, you're not in the kind of stuck space that you were before. Okay, you're ready to be yourself with this Star card, and you're ready to reach for what you really want, you know, to claim your prize. For some of you, if you're involved with somebody, you're going to want to change the involvement somehow. You're going to want to speak to them eventually. I wouldn't say straight away, but speak to them eventually, or be in a place where you feel you can have that conversation with them about what's real and what's not for them and for you. Nice. Next to the Star, you get the Strength card. So Leo energy, some of you may be dealing with a Leo. But also, I feel like you know yourself by the end of August so much better than when you came into the month. You feel a bit confused as you come into the month. You feel a bit lost as you come into the month and needing validation. And by the time you get to the end of the month, it just feels like you have the strength and the strength of character to say your piece and to act on it. Okay? Really like that. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a weird card. It comes up as the Thief card very often, and it can come up when someone's trying to take something from you, or where there's trust issues. Well, not so much trust issues that you're right, you know, that somebody isn't to be trusted with the Seven of Swords. It's not just that you have trust issues, it's that there are trust issues. But also what I get for the Seven of Swords, and I do get this for you, is that sometimes it's telling you, this sounds really weird, but you can't be too nice. And that's not to say you need to be nasty about a situation, or you need to, you know, be ruthlessly selfish. But what you do need to be doing is acting on your own behalf. It's all about you at the moment, and it needs to be, and it's very important that it is, because you need to move from a situation of the Five of Wands and the Three of Cups, where the energies have been too kind of diluted and too complicated and too much caught up in fantasy and wondering and thinking and overthinking. And you want to move to a point where you're in your kind of star energy, where things are more aligned, where there's a purity to it, where you feel like you're pulling something in that's right, that has so much potential for the future, and it's just for you. And in a way, with the Seven of Swords, it's just telling you to be what I would call political with a small p. It's telling you to act for yourself. It's telling you to keep things on a need-to-know basis, that you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing all the time, and that you also kind of move a bit under the radar. That's what happens in the Seven of Swords. Somebody's moving under the radar. They're kind of using moonlight. They're usually in disguise, or they've got a hood up, and it's just a feeling of not entirely revealing yourself and getting somebody else to reveal themselves. Yeah, we have a full moon in your sign on the 12th of August. And I feel like around that time, there's going to be a really good opportunity for revelation, for somebody to spill to you when they would rather you got it out of them. But I wouldn't recommend that. I would say with this, that the energy that you've been in of this crossed wires, of this crossed communication, in order to move from that, which is a sequence, the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands, which is success and happiness, your kind of withdrawal a little bit makes them come forward. It makes them open up. And what you're doing here is you're kind of weeding somebody out. You're weeding out anybody who's not serious about you, who's not real about it with this Seven of Cups. You're weeding out the fantasy people, or anyone who can't walk the walk or talk the talk. And I like that, because it has a lot of potential, but at the same time, it does need to become real for you to invest in it. I wouldn't invest in this too easily, Aquarius. I don't think that you should. Let's choose you some oracle cards. In the extended reading, I'm going to have a closer look at the Seven of Swords. I'm going to have a look at your person, what's going on with them, where are they, what's going on with this miscommunication with the Five of Swords, and how do they feel, what do we need to know. I've just dropped your oracle card. Oh wow, how funny is that? Oh God, these are, who are they? Belinda Grace. Look at your oracle cards. Oh, let me just flip it. God. You love oracle card. Look what you get. Resolving conflict. Honestly. I quite like this actually. It's nice. I like the pebbles at the bottom. We've got empathy, compassion, understanding, and we've got love. Now, be all those things. Be empathic, be understanding, obviously be motivated by love. But at the same time, remember the Seven of Swords. Don't give too much. Don't come forward for them, okay? Because it won't pay to do that. It won't help the situation as much as you being empathic, compassionate, full of love and understanding, but at the same time, being your own best agent, being your own best advocate. Let's have one more of those cards because I have a feeling we need two. Oh, that's gorgeous. Everybody needs a bit of that. You get serendipity. This is like dumb luck and things coming together, which is gorgeous energy. I'm going to do a third one actually. I don't know why. You have some serendipity about resolving the conflict. Oh, it's that one. Oof. You got four. They're just kind of like talking themselves out of the pack. Wow. Ooh. These are deep. You get the distorted masculine. And you get the sacred woman. This is your Queen of Cups energy. The energy that you have where you know things. And Aquarians are just not usually the sign that knows that they know things. And you may feel you don't know things, but you do, okay? You know a lot about this. I feel like there's a lot for you to pick up on that is hidden. And this won't be done through language and it won't be done through communication. It is done through serendipity. I feel like the universe will send you signs, but at the same time, you need to intuit them. And the distorted masculine, woof. Somebody may be very much up in their head, and it might be you, not just the other person. I feel like when you communicate with this person, it's words meet words. And it's not that that's going to solve any kind of conflict. That is what resolves the conflict. And it's heart-to-heart communication. And that sometimes requires words, but not very many. And sometimes it's done with no words at all. And I feel like you and this person have a very psychic heart connection. And if you're looking as well, you can do a meditation, you know, from your heart energy to their heart energy, where you freely give your heart energy, if you feel that way, towards the other person, and you can feel it in a kind of two-way exchange. It's a beautiful thing to do. I'm trying to think where I've seen that meditation. It might be from Aaron Doughty, Aarondoughty on YouTube. But you could Google it, like heart-to-heart meditation to a specific person or something like that. I feel like that would really work for you. Because with the distorted masculine, I feel like when words meet words, they just bounce off each other. You know what you need to know for this already. It's just a case of teasing it out and holding your line. Aquarius, I'm going to go and do your extended reading. Can't wait to go and do that actually. We're going to have a look at your person and what's going on there. So that will be the link below. I hope you enjoyed this. Do leave me a comment and do subscribe, and I will see you soon. Namaste.